Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Professor Dr. Milind Pande, to propose the welcome address and briefed the entire gathering on the book Friends, You May Believe It or Not. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible and visible. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Swagatam, Suswagatam, Suswagatam. We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all for this unique and historic 6th World Parliament of Science, Religion and Philosophy. Today is the great occasion of public dedication ceremony of the book entitled Friends, You May Believe It or Not, Realization of God, the Universal Truth and Experiencing the Peace. Let me tell you, friend, very categorically mentioned about the various aspects of this book. Honorable Dr. Vishwanath D sir and the team, the editorial team, called Indexing the Duties and Divine Destination of Life. This book is all about the journey of a boy born in a small village called Rameshwar Rui in a humble Vaishnavite farmer's family, dreamed of conveying the message of world peace through the largest tomb ever built in known human history. My friends, this book reveals the story of the incredible journey of Vishwadharmi Vishwanath. Journey from Rameshwaram to UNESCO, a miraculous journey of Dr. Vishwanath D sir and the blessed life he had, the blessings of various saints and sages to define the peace pathway in his life. This book is majorly tells us the Dnyana Tattva, the Vishwatmaka Tattva. This is nothing but the Dnyana Tattvache Atma Nivedan. My friends, after the 720 years, Saint Dnyaneshwara again speaking about the 9 universal secrets, the principles of human life and not religions. My friends, a few pages of simple hand-drawn sketches and the line drawings by Professor Dr. Vishwanath D without using any drawing tools on the actual site ultimately emerged as the world-class monumental creation of Philosopher Saint Shri Dnyaneshwara World Peace Dome and World Peace Library at Vishwarajbaug, Pune, India. It did happen, friends, whether you believe it or not. These simple sketches are the result of the visionary thought process and the conceptualization of Vishwakarma, Vishwadharmi, Professor Dr. Vishwanath D sir, who by vocation is a teacher and not an architect, and became the blueprints for the construction of these outstanding monuments. Friends, this book gives us information about how he could visualize, conceive, conceptualize, and accomplish this historic project. Trust that there was no planner, no architect appointed, or no big construction company or firm having huge cranes or heavy construction machinery engaged for the entire construction, erection, and building of this huge world peace dome. This book assertively narrates the 9 universal secrets enunciated and revealed by the greatest philosopher saint of India, Saint Dnyaneshwara, 20 years back. At the age of only 16 years, which are some of the finest universal principles, universal laws, and that is Vishwatmak Tattva or Vishwa Tattva, which are highly essential to develop holistic human beings, resulting in a formation of peace-loving global society at large. My friends, this book focuses on the divine destination of Dr. D.'s life, the most unique monumental creations which have been conceptualized, building the world's biggest dome. These are I would like to enlist very quickly these few world-class monuments. The first, the Bhagavad Dharma Pataka gold-plated Garuda Stambha on the bank of Indrayani River, the symbol of Warkari Bhakti devotion tradition. Multimedia Coliseum, the Vishwarup Darshan Manch, transforming pilgrim centers of India into the divine knowledge centers of India. The third in the list, the Vishwadharmi Sri Ram Rahim Manavta Setu, a bridge of humanity for communal harmony and universal brotherhood, which is one of its kind in the world. Then Tathagat Gautam Buddha Vihar and Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Vishwa Shanti Bhavan, which is a symbol of Panchashil, the pathway for the well-being of the mankind. Next monument is Srimad Bhagavad Gita Dnyan Bhavan, the words of wisdom from ancient Vedic texts of India and the true confluence of all world religion. As mentioned before, the establishment of 120 earthquake-resistant houses for the earthquake-affected people of Kathmandu, Nepal. The erection of Tyagamurti Prayag Akka Karad Annapurna Sadan. This is to serve the millions of Warkari devotees. Next monument, my friends, is a Vishwaraj Bandhara, that is dam at Vishwarajbaug, along with the temples of Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, Mahajaladevta, and the sacred fire of knowledge divine. You will be very happy to know that he created 9 unique temples, the prayer halls for worshipping the knowledge divine. And the most unique and the first of its kind in the world is Vishwadarshan Devata temple. My friends, these monuments are completely based on the universal principles enunciated by Saint Dnyaneshwara and confirmed by great scientist Dr. Albert Einstein. Friends, it did happen, whether you believe it or not. Dr. Karadsar is always said he is not the true maker of these creations mentioned above, but he is just instrument in making them happen and has performed his duty assigned by the Almighty God. Dr. Karadsar is a firm believer of philosopher Saint Dnyaneshwara to Albert Einstein, a journey from spirituality to science. There's a special chapter mentioned in the book. Redefining the philosophy and finding the pathway to the world peace. Professor Dr. V.D. Karadsar has challenged the world and conceptualized the thought of redefining the philosophy. My friends, after reading this book generously, one can confirm that Dr. Vishwanath Karadsar is a self-made visionary architect, conceptualizer, designer, and a planner who has created some of the most wonderful monuments, including world's biggest stone. At the last, this book entitled The Friends, You May Believe It or Not, is giving us the wide spectrum, the new dimensions of the personality of Dr. Vishwanath Karadsar and his magnetic personality and the divine aura. Professor Dr. Karad deserves the highest admiration of his devotion, dedication, and commitment to work, his boundless, indefatigable, and divine spiritual energy.
Right.
Let me end with this. Dr. Karadsar is a visionary educationist and teacher of a great repute, as every one of us we know, who initiated the idea of value-based universal education system. My friends, this book confirms the public thought, public opinion, as he is a true blessed soul and a noble son of India, who is the symbol of Indian culture, traditions, and philosophy of service, sacrifice, and devotion for the well-being of humanity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for letting